Okay guys and girls, so in this video I want to cover how to price your product correctly on Amazon. Now it's a fairly straightforward formula that I've always used. It's the way I was taught. I've been super successful with it. And that is at the very beginning, you always want to go a few dollars below what your main competitors are selling. So if you're selling iPhone cases, for an example, and they're all selling at between $10 and $12, you go ahead and sell for $8.50, $9, okay? You want to go a couple of dollars underneath, and you want what you're initially waiting for is your reviews to kick in, and you want to get a bit of traction going. So you have some PPC campaign running. Even if at the beginning you have to lower your price to a point where you're breaking even, as long as you're getting consistent sales, because it's a snowball effect. Once your sales start to kick in and you get ranked higher up the page, then you can increase your price a little bit step by step. And then before you know it, once you've got enough reviews to compete with your competitors and you know your listing blows them out of the water anyway, you know, you're onto a winner. You can raise your price. You can raise your price even further than what they're currently selling for. But the rule of thumb is always start off with a few dollars underneath what your competitors are selling, because that gives your customer another reason just to pick you, because you're offering them more value, which I've spoken about time and time again. And then over a period of time, when you get more reviews behind you, when you get some sales velocity and you're ranking higher up the pages, you can, in incremental stages, increase your price by, 50 cents, $1 here. Don't be playing with your price 10 or 15 times a day, okay? That's the worst thing you could do. That's what I used to do when I first started out. And all that will do eventually is help you lose your buy box if you get the buy box, and you don't want to do that, okay? So once you stick with the price, stay with it for a week. After a week, you can up it by $1. If you're having some success with that, you can up it by another $1. And in incremental stages, you can up your product by a couple of dollars here or there until you're at the price point that the majority of your competitors are selling around. Don't try and go super expensive and if people are selling iPhone cases between $10 and $15, don't come in and say $30, okay? Unless you're selling some extremely premium iPhone case or product. Don't try and go silly expensive, but you can go expensive enough, a little bit above what your competitors are selling once you are one of the key players and you're dominating your certain product.